Oh, where did I stop? Can't remember what I was doing. Oh yeah, this.
Revelio. That crate of Chinese chomping cabbages is somewhere in this camp.
You want to talk brave? You weren't there when I outran that irrumpant. Only downside of being so lovable, that is. Everything wants to...
Confringo! Defendo! Bombarder!
Confringo!
Someone's going to regret that.
Confringo! Confringo!
Defendo! Would you like me to put you down?
Go too hard.
Confringo!
You may want Confringo!
Defendo! Bombarder!
Levioso! How's the view?
Confringo! Defendo! Confringo! Bombarder!
Levioso!
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. Revelio.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Aloha Mora.
Get changing this fucking shit.
Wingardium Leviosa. Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio. That's one crate in hand. I only need one more. Reparo. Revelio. Lumos. Reparo. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Okay, so there is repair. I think there is each for one spell. This is the first repair I have to do. So what am I doing now? What am I going here? Oh, the second crate. So this is a long mission.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
An intruder!
Oh, that was the one who said that last time.
I can see why Feldcroft needs help. Ranrock's loyalists are hiding out near Feldcroft. They must have the other crate of Chinese chomping cabbages.
Revelio.
These are goblins.
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other. Someone there?
Confringo. Bombarder. Defender. Confringo.
I won't rest.
Defender. Bombarder.
Gonna wait.
When are you going to give up?
Confringo. Revelio.
That's all the crates of Chinese chomping cabbages. I'd better go and see Mr. Thistlewood's friend in Feldcroft.
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
Revelio.
Hello there. Do you have the special delivery from my dear friend Eddie?
Oh, okay.
Hello, Mr. Ndi? Eddie Thistlewood sent me.
Yes, he told me to expect you. Do you have the Chinese chomping cabbages?
I have them right here.
Marvelous. This will go a long way towards protecting the hamlet from Ranrock's loyalists. The same foul curs who, I'm willing to guess, intercepted them in the first place, along with Rookwood's lot. Feldcroft owes a debt of gratitude to you and Eddie. Thank you for your help.
What do you have for sale?
At last, some reinforcements. Hopefully this is enough to thwart the goblins. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Okay, no. Youth.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I mean, we have to learn everything. Even though we are not gonna use it, we have to learn
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
it. Is that
decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never
Lumos.
engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
what do you mean?
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Wait, what happened?
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened.
What
They had a
happened?
sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
I don't know. I will be like Sebastian. I will keep trying. Without doing bad. I don't think he's doing any bad.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Confring! Accio! Revelio!
1, 2.
Confringo! Revelio. 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 Confringo! Lindo! Bombarda!
Incendio! Down easy. Quite conductive, aren't we? Expulso!
Head in the clouds, this one.
Depulso!
Nice try.
Confringo! Defendo!
Something's not right with this one. I'll say that.
Not so tough now, are
Confringo!
you?
Bombarda!
Incendio! Protego!
Levioso! Confringo! Accio! Revelio! Revelio!
Levioso.
Confringo! Defendo!
Levioso. Back for more. Levioso.
Bombarda! Confringo! Defendo!
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio!
This place has seen better days.
Nothing to poach in Arranger except spiders. Not worth the trouble, if you ask me. Legs are fucking slippery.
Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso! Revelio!
Why is this happening? What is this freaking ass bug?
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo.
Come out before I fight.
Accio. Bombarda. Confringo. Defendo.
You dare slay one of my own!
Revelio.
Oh my god. The heck?
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
These problems.
Not to
I
worry.
told you, these
If I ever
problems.
meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
I'm so proud of how freaking good looking this game is. There were some weird artifacts in the beginning, but right now, there are some textures that are like seriously, but overall, it's just insane.
Centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why.
Revelio.
Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Are we looping?
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Revelio.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment?
Revelio.
Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
My mother used to always say, a clear head makes way for a clear path. I don't know what your path is, since your head's never seen a clear day.
Revelio.
That then. Oh, puppy.
Focus Totalis. Focus Totalis. Revelio.
I've heard sense.
Are you kidding me? I was right in front of this fucking bitch and
Defender.
What smells to be toyed with?
Done.
Confringo. Bombarda.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the minister
Revelio.
for magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Reparo. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
Dragons. Okay, that's a lot of people. It means that's why it has so many cards of time. I vote for the black one.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
That's it.
Revelio.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain.
Trafficus Totalis. Revelio.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, there is like a protective shield. Okay.
Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't gonna get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is gonna get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots. Wizard kind will pay for what they've done.
Ready to fight! Over here!
Reparo. Confringo. Defendo. Expendables.
What I wouldn't give to be a demigod.
Revelio. Revelio.
Is that a demiguise? Shut the fuck up. She said about the demiguise. Hippogriffin is here.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Revelio.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count. Revelio.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact! Don't think you'll get it out of here!
You made one.
Lumos. Reparo. Confringo.
Hold still!
Bombarda.
Vicious slug! Let's get this over with. You be back.
Would you like me to put you down?
Shall we finish what we started?
Confringo. Findo.
What have you done? Back for more?
Bombarda.
You dare slay one of my own? You
Confringo. Depulso.
No.
Revelio.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Depulso. Confringo. Defender.
How can I unlock this?
Never mind. Ah, the lamb returns to the...
Now to
Depulso. Confringo.
You'd be better sending for gardening than for battle.
Let me outside!
Confringo. Defender.
You'll regret that. My green, Jarvis.
Defender. Confringo. Bombarda.
Never did care much for vegetables.
Repulsor.
You leafy menace.
Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Repulsor. Confringo.
You don't believe you with the meat?
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Defender. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Incendio. This way.
But what about the other beast?
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress.
Revelio. Revelio.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Confringo! Revelio.
That wasn't so difficult.
Revelio. Revelio.
Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here.
Revelio.
Ah, hippogriffins.
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over. You're that hippogriff thief.
Confringo. Vindo. Levioso. Bombarda. Confringo.
I could do this. Or at least give it a bit.
Incendio!
How does
Confringo! No! Oh, what's the light out of your eyes?
Confringo.
Give up. Not your best defensive maneuver, was it?
Incendio.
Protego!
Levioso. Confringo. Bombarda. Depulso.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Revelio.
Mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to.
Confringo.
Maybe easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be...
Lumos.
Oh.
Revelio. Lumos. Confringo! Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Confringo!
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Revelio. 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 Confringo.
Oh, I'm gonna eat you. I'll watch the light go out.
Defender. Bombarda.
What have you done?
Confringo. Capulso. Defender.
My productions.
Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Capulso.
You may want to move.
Confringo. Defender. Capulso. Confringo. Revelio.
I did always like a polite battle.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
There's trouble afoot. So hurrah, me lads in Rookwood tosses glad.
Perhaps I'll scout around Feldcroft for something to poach.
Petrificus totalis. I know what that means.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me. One in, coming.
Better be a beast.
Confringo. Defendo.
Pay for that.
Confringo. Depulso. Levioso.
Alright. You laughed at me.
Bombarda.
Confringo.
Here I find you. Conductor.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Lumos.
I need 10 more. And I will start with that. I need one more of the... And one more of the... Damn it, that thing. You know.
Revelio.
Where I can't?
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Pleased to see Arn has his belongings back. Ranrock and his loyalists will think twice before trying that again. It's been a pleasure.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Oh, right. This one's close.
Lumos. Lumos.
That's that. Settled.
Revelio.
Oh, Arnshire. This hamlet is simply crawling with life.
Aloha Mora.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Revelio.
Do I get an experience for
Mine now,
taking that?
demiguise.
Not really.
Revelio. Compulso. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Ah.
Clementine Willard.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, Milo, what am I to do?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
I can never face Milo's daughter again.
Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Adley? Edgar Adley? No. No, I don't think so. Blast Milo and his mad schemes.
Milo?
He was my friend. Came to me a few days ago with a brilliant plan to make some quick galleons. All I had to do was follow him into the Forbidden Forest. Had I known he wanted to procure venom from a living acromantula. Oh, poor Milo. He didn't deserve to go like that.
I'm very sorry to hear about your friend.
Oh, thank you. I can't think of it. Milo's body is still in that cave with the absconder.
The absconder?
Aye, Milo's name for the acromantula. He did have a flair for the dramatic. In fact, as he died, Milo begged me to take his heirloom pocket watch, so that his daughter would have something to remember him by. But I fled.
Why would someone risk their life for spider venom?
As a potion ingredient, acromantula venom is incredibly valuable. In large part because it is, as poor Milo has proven, impossible to get from a live acromantula.
If I have time, I can try to collect the heirloom watch, Mr. Adley.
You can't possibly go to the acromantula's cave. You'd be killed. Please, forget I said anything.
You fucked it up.
Revelio.
Now, where could that acromantula cave be? Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Might I remind everyone that a wizard's sharpest tool is his mind.
Revelio.
I mean, they shouldn't be that far, so what the fuck is this shit?
Whoa. Revelio. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio.
Manners are important, though, aren't they? Even in a fight.
Lumos.
So better not. What's this?
Confringo. Defendo.
The beasts are safer now.
Revelio. Alohomora. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
What is the other one?
Lumos.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Revelio. Depulso.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Revelio. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
Up there. You freaking kidding me?
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Who lived here, I wonder? This looks intriguing.
Confringo. Capulso. Confringo. Capulso. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Depulso. Confringo.
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
Okay, 12 more. And 4 more.
Revelio.
Let's just go do the missions. I think I have plenty. I don't need that much stuff. Okay, let's do this one.
Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Bombarder. Confringo.
Your life ends here.
Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson!
Confringo!
Confringo. Defender. Bombarder.
My young friend.
I tell you this, Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection charms.
Wait, how do I go down?
Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds. Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over posts. There's enough dumb beasts for everyone.
Confringo. Revelio. Bombarder. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarder. Defender. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
That's crazy. This is a labyrinth of spiders.
Confringo. Defender. Confringo.
Good boys, don't go down easy.
Okay, this is the entrance.
Incendio! You Confringo!
What have you done? Reducto!
Protect Incendio!
Levioso.
Birdline Confringo!
Incendio! Confringo!
Ready to...
No, you can't.
Reducto!
Confringo.
Did I hurt you?
Bombarder. Incendio. Defender.
Had enough yet.
Well, you look like you're trying.
Reducto.
Incendio!
Confringo. How did that feel?
Confringo. Bombarder.
No! Confringo!
Revelio.
I'm always given the dull tasks.
Confringo. Defender. Bombarder. Capulso. Confringo.
Levioso! Would you like me to put you down? Levioso. How's the view? Levioso!
But we're not taking the bath. That was not a bath. This is the bath.
Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Bombarder. Revelio. Confringo.
This could be the Acromantula cave Mr. Adley mentioned. So this is the infamous absconder.
Capulso. Confringo. Defender. Bombarder. Confringo. Defender. Bombarder. Confringo. Defender. Bombarder. Confringo, Defender, Bombarda. Confringo.
Now that's taken care of, I need to find the heirloom for Milo's daughter.
Confringo. 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 Defender, Bombarda.
I need to bring this heirloom back to Mr. Adley.
Revelio. Confringo.
Okay, the level design in this game is just insane.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ah, you look none the worse for wear.
Mr. Adley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body.
Merlin's beard! How did you? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that acromantula ever again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm glad Milo's daughter will have something to remember him by.
I am too. As far-fetched as his schemes were, Milo was a good friend, and I shall miss him. Please, accept this reward for your trouble.
What do you have for sale?
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by. Ah, never mind replenishing my stocks. Pleasure doing business with you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your business.
Revelio.
Oh, this is the series I'm gonna play.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. We all have our secrets. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours aren't harmed.
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask. Are you afraid of spiders?
Oh my god. No. I just killed the queen spider.
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable, but why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
Why are there so many spiders in Arranshire all of a sudden?
I honestly don't know. I've never seen so many spiders in all of my life. It's almost as if someone's breeding them. They've trapped the entire hamlet in webs. I was lucky to escape it all. Mary always has a way with these beasts. It's very concerning not to hear from her.
Why is it you can't conquer your fear of spiders?
When I was a small child, I was being tormented and chased by a group of local bullies and slid into the hollow of a tree to hide. Within moments, spiders were crawling over every inch of my body. Seemed I'd stumbled on a nest. I couldn't move, paralysed by fear of the spiders and an equally profound fear of the wizards I knew were just outside the tree. I was there for what seemed hours. I can feel their legs on me now just talking about it. Ugh.
Why didn't you ask the ministry for help?
I did. Reached out to anyone who would listen. Tried Minister Spout old Spavin himself. But evidently they have their hands full with who knows what else. It seems this little hamlet has to fend for itself.
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
Below the train station. I was there. I was just there. Maybe it is open now.
Cheeky tourists wondering.
Yeah, it is open.
Hello.
Revelio.
Mind you don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracor feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Revelio.
Hard work, and things will be back to normal in no time.
Pardon me? Might I ask a favor of you?
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Booba-Tuba pus. Booba-Tubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
What precisely are Booba-Tubas?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
How on earth did you discover that Booba-Tuba pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure Booba-Tuba pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Booba-Tubas, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around.
Never heard
Our
of that.
spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Level 20, 15. Sure, let's do this.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
This is where Saccharissa said to go. Now where are those booba tubers? Just my luck, a troll.
Confringo. Defendo. Bombarda. Protego. Confringo. Confringo. Protego. Defendo. Bombarda. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Protego. Defendo. Bombarda. Revelio.
Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness.
Revelio.
That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now. Saccharissa, I found the booba tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates.
Oh my god.
One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
You promise?
This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders.
Now he's full with. That wasn't like that.
Confringo! Defendo! Bombarda! Confringo!
Even more aggressive than I'd expected.
Confringo! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Confringo!
Surely that's the last of them.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio.
Oh no, this must be Mary. Poor woman.
Oh, it was his fault.
If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end.
How do I go to the cellar?
Revelio.
Oh, that?
Confringo.
If this is where Mary bred the spiders, they're not here now.
Revelio.
This isn't a good sign. These spiders have gone somewhere.
Confringo.
A ladder. Not sure I want to know where this leads. I'd best be ready for whatever I may find down there.
Revelio.
Exacts. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even. That's one exact destroyed. I should get the rest.
Confringo. Confringo. Defendo. Bombarda. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo! These eggs must be destroyed.
Not mine.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
I hate to think that they see me, but I don't see them.
Revelio. Confringo.
Half finished, but I need to destroy all of the exiles.
Defender. Bombarda. Confringo. Depulso. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Yeah, I came from there.
Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda.
That's the last of the spider sacks.
Revelio.
I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders. I hope that's the last spider.
Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Defender. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio.
Oh, wait. That's the last one. She's angry.
Bombarda.
I'll be having nightmares for the rest of my life after that.
Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Revelio. Revelio.
Mr. Dunn, I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Dunn. She was an innocent victim.
Poor Mary. Fighting for the Hamlet to the bitter end, no doubt. A noble sacrifice.
That's because I
She
respond way
truly
too
was
fast.
a remarkable woman. Remarkable. She didn't deserve this.
Shut the fuck up.
I am sorry about your friend. But you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared out the spiders? I can't believe it, but I'm certainly relieved. I imagine the first order of business will be to help the Hamlet rebuild. I suppose I have nothing to fear from dead spiders.
That's the spirit. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you again for all you've done. I shall keep you apprised of the Hamlet's rebuilding.
Glad I could be of help, and I look forward to visiting your shop the next time I'm in Arranshire.
Wait,
To
is this
dearly
the same guy?
departed Mary.
No, it's not.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Oh shit.
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
What are you talking about? This wasn't even... mentioned in the game so far. Ask me questions that were in the game. Where did this information is getting?
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Oh. Yeah, this one.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The what? The tale of the three brothers involved with magical artifacts. The Founder's Relic, the Deathly Hallows. It has to be the Horcrux because this is not possible. And nobody should know about this one.
Horcruxes?
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which one in Quidditch is the largest?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the Quaffle. When a chaser throws the Quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
Yeah.
True.
Actually, the answer was false.
Oh my god, bitch.
Can be used to change things such as age or race. It cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more...
Those were the easy ones? Getting... The questions are not bad. I mean, if I was a fanatic, Hogwarts, Harry Potter fanatic, that would be freaking amazing. But, oh shit, man. No.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Grab the fucking book. Ah, I cannot grab it.
Someone as young as me could save my uncle's life.
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
Any other pertinent details about those owls?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about infusing something into goblin silver. He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they spoke of it made his skin crawl. It's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad lot.
So they're using that
It was
those
nothing at
thing
all,
into
Adelaide.
the
I'm
metal.
just glad your uncle's safe.
So am
I
I.
see.
Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
There you are. The crossed wands duelist.
Beautiful.
Goodness.
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
That was me.
Beautifully done.
How does that work?
Class
If
is
I
dismissed.
turn a
And
stone,
remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
if I turn a stone into a animal, how do I? Am I making life? What does that mean?
It warms my heart to
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
The what?
Not at all. I enjoy talking to Mr. Ollivander. I'm fascinated by wand law, and I'd never visited the owlery. Bit of a
Wait,
mess.
shut the fuck. You see, beast? What a
I
stupid
admire
ass
your
liar.
penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available. Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there. Someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I
Someone is
remember
to
our
speak
mate mentioning something
yeah,
about
I mean,
gobbledygook.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
good idea.
Uncle Roland sends his best. He often asks after you and his owls. If I had to pick one shot, it'd be Gladrags.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
Person to say that.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Fuck. Okay.
Best one ever!
Hello there.
Hello, Armeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Wait, what is it?
wouldn't mind a job.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
What do you have for sale?
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Anna's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the Catacomb.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle?
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Protego!
I'll be quiet.
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio. Revelio.
Cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a
Revelio.
device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
still can't believe we're inside the
Accio.
real goblin mine.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something
Accio.
else altogether.
Such arrogance.
Armit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
Clever.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, mind, but not like I'd fall out now. Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right.
Confringo! Defender!
Are you sure? What a human!
Bombarda!
How childish! I won't rest.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through his safely, Armit. You have my word.
Revelio.
We're being watched. By a door.
Accio. Lumos.
We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
I'm quite good at sneaking about.
Revelio.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Accio. Revelio.
Never mind.
Confringo.
I thought I couldn't go up there because of the
Revelio.
inclination.
Let's take a look around, Armit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans, a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious.
Revelio.
We'll get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio. Confringo! Defender!
Rather unwise coming back this way. Find this out!
Descendo! Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here.
Revelio.
What could they be building?
Came from there, so.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am...
Revelio.
They're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
See myself doing that. Moon cup. Not quite.
Confringo.
Chill spells glance off of me.
Depulso.
That was meant for me. Let's get this over with. Levio! Easily diverted. Leave your eye. Was that your best?
Confringo.
You can't stop us. Nothing.
Descendo!
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Defender. Bombarda. Confringo.
Why don't you come up here and fight me? You won't stop me. You are postponing the inevitable. Put me down! How childish! Not quite. Think you're clever, don't you?
Confringo.
You are postponing the
Bombarda.
won't rest.
Descendo!
No! Red Rock will lead us to victory!
Confringo.
I shall avenge your death.
Accio. Bombarda.
This really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler.
Revelio.
This is more complex than I had
Confringo.
expected.
Accio.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Revelio. Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Lumos!
Compulso. Revelio.
Time I see Fig or that student, I'll give them what they need.
How nice of you to stop by. I won't rest until you're dead.
What are you doing?
Accio.
Oh no!
Now!
I got distraught. Please start from the beginning of the stupid ass. From the fucking beginning.
Any who oppose Ranrock
Oh no, start from the beginning.
eliminated.
I won't rest until
Confringo. Bombarda.
hurry down!
Protego. Confringo. Bombarda.
How nice of you to stop by. You call that spellcasting? I should think you never that easily diverted.
I feel as though you're not even trying.
Let's get this over with.
Confringo.
Your spells glance off of me. Oh, that was meant for me.
This will not go well for you.
Pity, not quite. Was that you?
Confringo.
I've been fighting such arrogance. You won't stop me.
Damn it.
Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Capulso. Confringo. Defender.
I shall avenge your death.
Bombarda.
You won't get away. I will have my revenge.
Confringo. Defender. Bombarda.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll meet.
Please don't do that. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Confringo.
Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgott what we found.
Accio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Revelio. Depulso.
Please don't do that.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Okay, I'm gonna end it here. Esta página tomar un continuo.